Hello dear students, welcome back to your math classes. How are you all? I hope you all are healthy and doing well. So students, I'm your mathematics educator again here with a new chapter and a new concept. And today we have chapter number 9, which is data handling. So before starting a data handling, let's take a warm up. Lakshmi is preparing to go on a picnic with her friends. She has to take fruits for everyone at the picnic. Lakshmi's mother asked her to find the required number of each type of fruit. Lakshmi prepared the list of like this. She gave the list to his mother. Her mother read the list to find the number of fruits required for each type. First of all, after looking at all the names in the list, counted the number of oranges. Then she repeated the process for guava, then banana, and then custard apple. He ultimately wrote those: orange 3, guava 3, banana 2, custard apple 2. Oranges come here 3 times. So 3 is called the frequency of orange. Similarly, frequency of guava is 3 and so on. If the number of children in the class was 50, would it have been so easy for Lakshmi's mother to count, right? So in this section, what we understand data handling, what we are doing here, we are collecting a data, right? We're collecting what kind of fruits we have to need for each and every student in the class. Okay, so data handling means collecting the information with respective of the one particular kind of topic. For example, if I want to ask the favorite color of in a class, so each and every student tell me a different colors. Someone say pink, someone say black, someone say red. So this is the kind of data. Now data handling means कि when I have arranging this data to understand it, to analyze it, and to representing it to someone else, that is called part in the handling. So now I understand data means collecting of information, handling means when I understand it, when I interpret it and representing it. So this is your gist for this data handling chapter. Now that how many times a particular thing is repeating, that is called your frequency. The first term we understand in this data handling chapter. Now you know, a data is a collection of numbers gathered to give some information that is recorded and organized in tables consisting of numbers, figures, name, etc. Pictograph, bar graph, and diagrammatic representations of data. A pictograph represents data in the form of pictures of person or objects. It helps answer the question on the data at a glance. Bar graph is less time consuming and easier as compared to pictographs. So यहाँ पर बात आती है डाटा हैंडलिंग को रिप्रेजेंट करने की. जब हम डाटा को रिप्रेजेंट कर रहे हैं तो हम डिफरेंट वेज यूज करेंगे उस डाटा को रिप्रेजेंट करने के लिए. तो जब हम उस डाटा को रिप्रेजेंट करने के लिए पिक्चर्स का यूज करते हैं. अब पिक्चर्स में किसी की भी पिक्चर हो सकती है, किसी के ऑब्जेक्ट की पिक्चर हो सकती है, किसी पर्सन की पिक्चर हो सकती है. तो दैट इज कॉल्ड योर पिक्टोग्राफ. उससे हमें हिंट मिलता है कि अच्छा ठीक है, ये हमारी इंटरप्रिटेशन होगी फॉर अ पर्टिकुलर डाटा. नेक्स्ट वी हैव बार ग्राफ. बार ग्राफ हमने अपनी छोटी क्लासेस में देखे भी है, एक रेक्टेंगुलर पिलर जो हम रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं ऑन द एक्स एंड वाई एक्सेस. तो दैट इज कॉल्ड योर बार ग्राफ. Next, data handling, also known as data analysis, is rooted in statistics, which has a long history. It is said that the beginning of statistics was marked in an ancient Egypt. यानी कि हम यहाँ पे क्या समझ रहे हैं कि डाटा हैंडलिंग को हम डाटा एनालिसिस भी कहते हैं, जिसका रूट क्या है, स्टैटिस्टिक्स. स्टैटिस्टिक्स का मतलब होता है कि आप अपने नंबर्स को कलेक्ट कर रहे हो, आप अपने डिफरेंट इंफॉर्मेशन को एनालाइज कर रहे हो. दैट इज योर कम इन स्टैटिस्टिक्स विच हैज अ लॉन्ग हिस्ट्री. और ये कहाँ से हिस्ट्री ओरिजिनेट हुई है, ये हमारी एंशिएंट इजिप्ट से आई है. In our lives, we are surrounded by numbers like our height, our weight, age, runs data made in match, etc. All these numbers are nothing but data. Literal meaning of data is known. Facts or facts collected to draw some inference that includes not only numbers but also figures, facts और symbols. So यहाँ पर हम ये समझ रहे हैं कि हमारी जो पूरी लाइफ है ना वो नंबर से घिरी हुई है. अगर आपकी कोई एज पूछेगा, आपकी कोई हाइट पूछेगा, आपके कोई मार्क्स पूछेगा जो कि आपकी दुखती रखते हैं, ठीक है, तो ये सब चीजें क्या हैं, ये आपके नंबर्स हैं जो कि हमारे पूरे दिन हमारे साथ चलते हैं. अगर हमें कुछ चॉकलेट खरीदे तो हमें कुछ अमाउंट देना पड़ेगा, वो भी हम नंबर्स में देखते हैं. 10 रुपीज की है, 20 रुपीज की है, 30 रुपीज की है. तो ये सारी चीजें हमारी सराउंडिंग्स में हैं और यही हम देख रहे हैं अपने डाटा में, यही हमारा पूरा है. अगर आपसे आपकी मम्मी पूछ ले कि आज पूरे दिन में कितनी बार चॉकलेट खाई, तो आपको अपना डाटा देखना पड़ेगा कि नहीं देखना पड़ेगा कि अच्छा सुबह गया था तब ली थी, शाम को गया था तब ली थी, दोपहर को भी एक ले ली थी. यानी कि इस तरीके से आप इस चीज को क्लैरिफाई करते हो। नाउ रिकॉर्डिंग एंड ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ऑफ डाटा, तो यहाँ पर अब हम रिकॉर्डिंग भी करेंगे अपनी इन्फॉर्मेशन को और उसे किस तरीके से ऑर्गेनाइज कर सकते हैं वो भी समझेंगे। फर्स्ट, द इन्फॉर्मेशन इज गैदर्ड इन एनी फॉर्म इन ऑर्डर टू प्रिजर्व डाटा एंड मेक इट यूजफुल एंड मीनिंगफुल. We organize it usually in the form of tables so that whenever we want to use the information, we can refer to it. In a school, we may have the data related to the attendance of the students, different types of games played by the different children. Organization of a data helps in getting meaningful conclusion from the data. यानी कि हम यहाँ पर क्या समझ रहे हैं कि हम डाटा को इस तरीके से मैनेज करते हैं कि अगर हमें उसे कभी भी पलट के देखना हो तो हमें कंफ्यूजन ना हो कि हमने क्या कर दिया है, अब कुछ भी समझ में नहीं आ रहा, हम एक बार उस टेबल को देखें, उन चीजों को समझें और अपने डाटा को इंटरप्रेट कर लें कि ये डाटा क्या रिप्रेजेंट करने जा रहा है। अब यहाँ पर जो सबसे मेन हम यहाँ पर यूज करते हैं वो आते हैं हमारे टेली चार्ट्स, टेली नंबर्स को यूज करते हैं। Fifth tally marks is shown diagonally across the first four to make a group of 5 representing different numbers by tally marks as follows. यानी कि ये वाला तो बच्चा आपको याद ही होगा ना, क्योंकि हमने छोटी क्लासेस में ऑलरेडी इतनी डिटेल में किया हुआ है ये कि अगर आपको 1 रिप्रेजेंट करना तो यू हैव टू शो one vertical line. If you want to show 2, so you have to show 2 vertical line, 3, 4, and after 4 you have to representing with a diagonal line which is crossing these 4 lines. After you have to mention the 6, so this 5 pair, this group of 5 and one single vertical line, and then one group of 5 and then 2 vertical lines. So in same way you can represent your data in tally marks. Following is the list of eatables of 30 children. Biscuit, cake, chocolates, biscuits, cake, chocolates. Now you have to count how many times comes biscuit, how many times comes pizza, how many times comes cake, and then you have to make a tally chart for it. So for biscuit we have 7 number, so we have to represent in tally marks a group of 5 and 2 vertical lines. Then cake, so group of 5 and 1 6. Then chocolates, group of 5 and 1. So in this way you can represent your numbers. The eatables preferred by most numbers of children are biscuits and pizza. The eatables preferred by least number of children is 4, which is your sandwich. Following are number of members in 30 families of a locality, and same you have to do here. You have to count how many times 4, how many times we have 3, how many times we have 6, and then you have to represent it in your tally marks form. So smallest family size is 2 members in a family. Biggest family size is 8 members in a family. Next is what is the most common family size? The most common family size we have 4. Okay. Now we are using graph. Now we have to learn about the graph, visual representation of data in the form of pictures or diagrams. It's called graph. It is possible to observe and compare maximum data in a graph at a glance. Representation of data by a pictograph. So pictograph means when we are representing our data with the help of pictures, that is your pictograph. A graph that represents data in the form of pictures or diagrams of objects or personal, it's called pictograph. To draw a pictograph, we use simple symbols that are easy to draw. So name of fruits, orange, mango, grapes, palm, apple and banana, and number of children. Now we are using this smiley face to representing 5 persons. So here we have 20. So it means 1, 2, 3, 4, because one smiley stands for 5. We are representing 4 smileys, which means 5 multiplied by 4, this is equal to 20. Now mango 25, so we have to represent 5 smileys. For grapes 3 smileys, plum. So in this way we can represent our data in a picture form, in a pictograph. Now we are using this matchsticks figure to represent, and this projection has equal to, this matchstick figure is equal to 5 projection. So by doing this you can easily represent your data here as well. Now we move forward to exercise 9.1. Favorite flowers of some children were the following. Now I already explained you how you have to make your telemarks, how you have to make your pictograph. So this is totally up to you, because in this case I'm not able to representing each and everything by forming a table here. So you have to take an idea from your above section examples and then you have to do this. Okay, so first count how many times Jasmine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so you have to make your tally chart for Jasmine where you have to represent 8 numbers. Okay, after you have your marigold, so 1, 2, 3, only 3. The marigold is 3. Then rose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So roses are 12. After Daila 1, 2, Dahlia 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And rest we have, nothing is left now, right? So we have jasmine, marigold, dahlia and rose. 4 types of flowers we have. Which flowers was the choice of most number of children? Roses. Okay. How many children? Okay. Which flowers was the choice of least number of children? Marigold. And how many children like jasmine? 8. How many children like dahlia? 6. Now you can simply represent the tally chart as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, and for this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. So same you can do for question number 2, question number 3. After this you have to draw a pictograph for the following pets owned by the families in a locality. So you can represent a single number. For example, if you choose a smiley figure for this, so this smiley figure representing 2. So how many smileys you have to form for dogs? 2, 3, sorry. For this 4 times, for this only 1 time, for this half smiley you have to make 1 whole, which means 2, and 1 half, which means 1. Okay students, now favorite colors of some children are as follows. So again you have to make a pictograph. In this whole exercise you have to do tally marks and your pictographs. After this, okay, now once you know how to draw a pictograph, it becomes easy to interpret the same, and it is basic purpose of the study of pictograph. Here is an example to teach you the interpretation of pictographs. So till now we understand how can we make a pictograph. Now we are going to interpret this pictograph. The following pictographs shows the activities taken by the students of class 6. So one picture is representing 2 students. So how many students like yoga? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 multiplied by 6 is equal to 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 multiplied by 2, 8. 8 likes karate dance. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 multiplied by 2, 8. 1, 2, 3. 2 multiplied by 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 multiplied by 2, 12. So this is the interpretation of your pictograph. How many students are there in class 6? So 12 plus 12, 24, 24 plus 6, 30, 30 plus 16, it's 46. So total students are 46. Next, which activity is the most liked? So yoga and dance, both are most liked. Then we have which activity is the least liked? So music. Next, how many students, which 2 activities are equally liked? Yoga and dance. Then how many students have taken painting as an activity? 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So after this you have your exercise where you have to interpret your pictographs. How many animals are there in sanctuary? So okay, fine. So there is 3 bear. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 deer, 1 tiger, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 monkeys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 elephants, 3 camel. So 6 plus 3, 9, 9 plus 10, 19, 19 plus 1, 20, 20 plus 8 is 28 animals are present in sanctuary. How many tigers are there? Only one. Find the difference between the number of elephants and deer. So here we have deer 6 and elephants 5. So the difference between them is 1. The following pictograph shows the favorite ice cream flavors of a group of children. So this is very easy. Now you have to interpret the rest of the pictographs you have in this exercise. Okay, students, so you have to do it your own. Now you have a quick recap for this chapter. So what we learned in this chapter, here is a combination and a combined form of all the concepts. So if you forget anything, you can take an idea from this section. After that, you have to put some time on your revision part, and by doing that your chapter it ends here. So students, I hope so you like this chapter and understood it very well. Now I'm going to meet you in your next class with a new chapter. Till that, bye bye, have a good day.